This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, P.J. Tucker. This is their first game without him.
I think the trade will make a bigger impact than some people think. He was an important presence for them on the floor and in the locker room. But, of course, they knew all that and went ahead with the move anyway.
Indiana on offense. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Here's Christie. To the inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
Well-coordinated play there. I mean, Towns rolls off at the right time. So important, the timing of that roll, and shows good finishing ability on the move.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Fires the three. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Towns, right side. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
The drive by Nembhard. Good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Towns. Pass to Christie. The three is up. Indiana with a rebound. We'll now go to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Rick Carlisle. Allie.
And he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
And Allie, thanks.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges, delivering a dime right on the money.
Nembhard with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Halliburton on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Nesmith on the wing. Up and in on the layup.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Anunoby, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And Clark, a big part of Tyrese Halliburton's effectiveness, he is tall for a point guard.
Yeah, and you see that across the league, Brian. More and more teams making sure they get size on the perimeter. I mean, they're looking for length in the backcourt, and if you can find it in your point guard, that's even better. And Tyrese Halliburton, a poster guard for long, elite-level point guards.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Counted from distance. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Halliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
The kick out to Brunson. Shot is up. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Halliburton. And stolen by Brunson. Got a piece of it. Here's Nesmith. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Nesmith's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
And here's Bridges. New York, again, can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Knicks trail by 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Anunoby. He's covered by Siakam. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Here's Halliburton. Can't connect from short range. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be.
The Knicks, 15.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
Christie. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And there's the lob. Robinson with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for New York?
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Jones hits them both. And here's Brunson. And we're now about a minute into this 2nd quarter of play. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a 2nd-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Pass to Shepard. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 5. Outside Brunson. Outside Robinson. Here's Achua, guarded by Toppin. Outside Brunson. 6 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. That's good from Toppin.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Achua. The kick out to Brunson. And they double up Brunson. Here's Robinson. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Top-end shot is off.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
And a big finish by Robinson.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
McConnell, good.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Right side, Brunson. Here's McBride. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana trailing here. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam, no good.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Pass to Turner. Now Halliburton. Over Brunson. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Now here's McBride. This one for three. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. McBride's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. Nice shot by Turner.
Yeah, that range of Turner continues to expand and grow. You got to realize he has the touch to score from way outside.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Nembhard. It's deflected. Pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. Now the Pacers on the move. Three-pointer, Halliburton. It's rebounded by McBride. Outside Anunoby. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front, up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Now Halliburton. Outside Nesmith for the tie. Knocks down the triple. Nesmith's got his third basket on the night right there.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Here's Christie. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. The rebound by Turner. And here's Indiana now. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Towns for 3. That shot off the mark. They've got a shot at taking back the lead here.
Yes, they do. Could be the opening they've been waiting for.
Halliburton outside. Siakam the screen for the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And here's New York now. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Towns. Out to the wing. Christie.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
New York again can't hit. Here's Nembhard. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Nembhard's got his second basket.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes often.
Turner can always wow you with a highlight play. But Clark, he's gotten better at the small things as well.
Yeah, I agree with you 100% there. He can shoot the three. He's always been an elite shot blocker from the day he stepped foot in the NBA. An excellent screener, but he has added small pieces to his total game in the little areas.
Shot clock at 6. Back to Siakam. Fires for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks with the lead. To the paint. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
That was your Pacers High Crew.
Pretty even game going on here in Indiana. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who set his all-star point guard. His knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. McBride with it. Back to Joe. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. And a big finish by Robinson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the middle. Knocked loose. Here's Christie. 13 points in the game. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
First personal foul. Second.
Here's McConnell. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Pass to Toppin. Achua with some nice D.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Indiana foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for New York. Precious Achua.
Both shots good from the stripe. Indiana trailing here. Here's Shepard. And he lobs it up. Robinson with a steal. McConnell with a steal. Here's Toppin. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Toppin's got 6.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Outside McBride. Right side Achua. Back to McBride. Mikado with a steal. Jones sets a screen. McConnell goes in. Robinson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Indiana ahead. They lead by 2. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
He does not get the second one. Indiana leading. Here's Nembhard. Can't cash it in from close range. And here's New York now. They host the Hawks after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Here's Christie. Outside Brunson. 5 to shoot. Pass to Christie. It's Bridges on the wing. 3-pointer. Connects from downtown. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Well, that trip was going nowhere. Thankfully, McHale bailed them out.
We've played just over a minute here in the 4th. Here's Turner. Here's the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Now here's Anunoby. Bridges outside. Pass to Brunson. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Here's Towns.
On the defensive end, Turner really knows how to make his presence felt.
The shot by Towns, no good. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Brunson up top. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Siakam the screen. And here's Turner. Siakam outside. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Siakam. The 3. Christie with a rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Poke loose. Here's Halliburton. Deflected. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 3. Here's Nembhard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Oh, Brunson Brunson with the triple.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Pass to Turner. Back to Haliburton. There's a screen by Turner. And it's Haliburton. Gets it to go inside.
Haliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Christie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Coming up clutch there at the line, making it a 2-possession game.
And here's Haliburton. Nembhard outside. From outside, off the mark.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Haliburton outside. Puts up a deep 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Christie. Pass to Bridges. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson outside. Drains the triple. And now a 10-point New York lead.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Nembhard, good. Here's Christie. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they